In my previous video, Life is Short, Part 3, I forgot to mention something. I did mention the 12 people who were murdered in that mass shooting that took place in Virginia Beach, Virginia yesterday. But there was another mass shooting in Virginia that took place 1 week ago on May 25th, 2019. There was a mass shooting in Chesapeake, Virginia. And at that shooting, there were 10 people that were shot. One was killed, 9 others were wounded. There was some type of community event going on in Chesapeake in a neighborhood called Holly Cove in Chesapeake, Virginia. And according to the news report I read, 2 groups of people showed up, started fighting each other. Then they started shooting at each other. 1 man was killed, 9 others were wounded. The man who was killed, 27-year-old Brandon Smith. So, rest in peace, Brandon Smith. My condolences go out to his family and friends, and to the 9 people who were wounded in that shooting. I wish you a fast recovery. That story did not get a lot of news coverage, so I'm just talking about that. There were so many mass shootings this year, it's crazy. About 14, maybe 15 days ago, there were quite a few mass shootings that did not make national news. In Alabama, there was a shooting at a high school graduation party. 1 person was killed, 8 were wounded. And that was in Alabama. I forgot the city. Also, there was a shooting at Ball State University in Indiana. There was a party going on and 7 people were shot at Ball State University in Indiana. And in Long Beach, California, 1 woman was killed and 5 other people were injured outside of a bar in Long Beach, California. There's a lot of mass shootings that have been going on this year. And if that wasn't enough, there was a 19-year-old pregnant girl who was murdered and her baby was cut from her womb. And stuff like that happened many times before. It's a horrible crime. And the people who were involved were arrested. And I'm sad to say that in Arkansas, the remains of 4-year-old Malia Davis, the 4-year-old girl from Houston, Texas, who was missing, her remains were found. The police believe the remains that were found in Arkansas are the remains of the 4-year-old little girl who was missing. Her so-called stepfather was arrested and charged with connection to the crime. So my condolences go out to the young lady, the 19-year-old young lady who was pregnant and who was murdered. My condolences go out to her family. And rest in peace to Malia Davis. My condolences go out to her family also. It's crazy out there. Life is short and it's also very dangerous. To those of you who are watching me right now, protect your children. I repeat, protect your children as well as yourselves. Wherever you are, be careful and stay safe.